What's going on, guys? We need to talk about Tesla's price action. We need to talk about the stock market. We need to be a little bit clear-headed here as to what's going on. So NASDAQ futures are down almost 2.5% and almost 400 points on the day's session. The NASDAQ futures, the triple Qs, which is Tesla is going to be trading in the triple Qs, Apple, Amazon, so forth and so forth. We've lost a very significant level of demand on the daily time frames here on the triple Qs, which is that 20-day moving average, and there's a lot of room down now into the 50-day moving average, and right now we're in an absolute free fall on the overall markets. So we need to kind of be a little bit more patient. If you are trying to catch the bottom here and you're trying to bounce these reversals, more than likely, if you've done that today, you're seeing that you're getting absolutely destroyed. Just looking at Tesla here, Tesla's approaching its 50-day moving average. Now, the 50-day moving average has not even attempted to be tested since we broke out, going all the way back to 519. Okay, so we are running on almost 2 months now where we have not even tested this 50-day moving average, and this is a first test. This is a little bit of an inverse hammer candle here. We are below the 25 and 10-day moving averages here. We've got a little bit of support sitting at 248.67, and then that's it, guys. If this market is going to kind of sell off in the month of August, one thing that we're going to be looking for here is a breakdown on Tesla, which means that we need to get a daily candle to close below $248 and around 50 cents. And anything below that, we've got room all the way down to 228. This could be potentially setting up a huge move as far as pullbacks across the board here on a lot of names. And being that Tesla is one of the stocks that I do trade on a day in and day out basis, it's something that I'm going to be watching very heavily. The level that I had my eyes on here for that short position was below 254. You can see a lot of this consolidation that's been kind of sitting here for the past 2 weeks at around that 254 level has now been breached, and now we are at this daily support here. So what I will be watching for in the upcoming days is any type of bounce I'm going to kind of have to ignore, unless we can somehow get over $260 or even 271 within the next few days here, where we kind of wash away all of what has happened today. Other than that, I'll let the bounces go, and I'm just going to realistically be sitting on the 248.50 break to the short side. That potentially could be setting up a multi-day or multi-week kind of swing play to the downside. Again, check the options flow and see what kind of big money, near term, meaning expirations that are going to expire within the next month, that are coming for out of the money puts. If you start seeing 220s, 225s, 230s, definitely, and we're definitely breaking down below the 248 level, that's the move you're going to want to be jumping in on the party with. So again, just kind of doing the technical analysis here. Tesla's down 3.5% and $9 on the day. Again, if you haven't caught anything today and you're kind of just sitting around looking at the charts like befuddled and wondering what the hell's going on here, what the hell is going on is that we broke a clear level of support across the board. So it's not just Tesla. It's not just some small cap name that you played. It's not, any one particular stock. If your strategy didn't work today, it's not because, your strategy doesn't work, or it's not because, this or that. It's technicals, guys. When we break a level of, daily support, we tend to trend down to the next area of demand. So stocks are always going to trade from demand to demand, supply to supply. A lot of times I've gotten comments in the past about, no one can make sense of this chart that I'm using here, but this chart is very important. This is, I don't really use it to day trade off of, but I use it for my macro levels. I use it to understand potentially where the market can be heading, and then I day trade inside of those zones. So with this being said, if you would have been sitting on that 254 breakdown, essentially you would be 3 points in the money here as we approach the 50-day moving average, and you would know that if you are short, start taking profits, right? And again, that's not to say that this level doesn't break down, but are you smarter than the market? Of course not. Am I smarter than the market? Of course not. So all we can really do is trust the technicals. If technicals is saying here that the 50-day moving average is sitting at around 249.80s, then we definitely want to be taking profits into 249.80s and then waiting for the next setup to happen. The last thing we want to do is look at the overall day being down and say, well, I'm just going to continue to hold this, and next thing you know, we're trading back up at around 255. Again, take profits from demand to demand and supply to supply. That's the only reason why I look at this chart and why it's so important. You will notice more times than not, these stocks will definitely respect the first time the testing of these levels. So we have to be on our P's and Q's, and we have to kind of trade these markets accordingly. Again, if you have lost some money today, it's okay. Kind of sit out of the market, let the market digest. Definitely today was a definite breakdown. If you were somebody who was waiting for these short positions, congratulations, because you definitely should have caught something today if you were kind of waiting for those downside moves. Again, if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you guys want to trade with me, you guys want to get access to the courses and the rest of the study guides and trade with the team and one-on-one coaching and all that good stuff, head on over to evolutiontraders.com. The month of August has just started up, and I'm taking a few students, traders, to kind of go on this journey with and get more profitable and consistent with. Again, my room is very, very small. It's tight knit. And there's a lot of focus work there. So it's not like a room where, I'm going to be in the room, but, only doing call outs and never talking to anyone. And, here, there, we can talk literally all day. This is what I do. I trade these markets. I look at these charts all day, so we can definitely hash out a plan and go move forward. But again, I'll see you guys all in the next video, and make sure to stay safe out there.